Hello there, world. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Joe, a licensed certified public accountant with over 10 years' experience in corporate and public accounting. I have an extensive background in accounting, audit, and taxes, and I'm all about helping you take control of your money and live smarter. Today, we're talking about something super important for your financial health: how to build an emergency fund. Whether you're self employed, a freelancer, or just someone who wants to feel more secure, this video is for you. No complicated finance jargons, just straightforward tips you can use to start using right away. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. And check out our blog site where we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, what exactly is an emergency fund? It's a stash of money set aside to cover unexpected expenses, like car repairs, medical bills, or sudden loss of income. Think of it as your financial safety net. So, why does it matter? Because emergencies happen, and having money ready can help you from going into debt or stressing out when things go sideways. So, you're probably asking yourself, how much should you save for this emergency fund? Experts usually recommend between 3 to 6 months of living expenses. So, let's give an example of what we mean by that. If your bills are about $2,000 a month, you're going to want to aim for $6,000 to $12,000 in your emergency fund. But if that feels overwhelming, start small. Even saving $500 or $1,000 can give you a peace of mind. The key is to build it gradually. Step 1 of 5 to build an emergency fund is to track your monthly expenses. Before you can save, you need to know what you are spending. So you're going to want to write down your essentials, such as rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance, and total them up. Once you have this number, you know how much your emergency fund should ideally cover. Step 2 is to set realistic financial goals. If 3 to 6 months sounds too big, start with something smaller milestone, maybe $500 to $1,000, and build from there. Remember, it's better to have something than nothing. Celebrate small wins along the way. Step 3 is to open a dedicated savings account just for your emergency fund. Keep this money separate from your everyday spending to avoid temptation. Look for accounts with good interest rates and no fees to help your funds grow. Step 4 is to automate your savings. You're going to want to set up transfers from your checking to your emergency savings account each payday, even if it's $25 or $50 per week. Add up over time without you having to think about it. Be sure to treat yourself like a bill and pay yourself first. That's the purpose of automating your savings. Step 5 is to look for ways to reduce expenses or boost your income. This is our final step of the process. One of the ways to reduce your expenses is to maybe cut back on non essential spending, negotiate bills, or pick up a side gig. Every extra dollar you can put towards your emergency fund brings you closer to your goal. Let's recap what we went over today. Remember to track your expenses. Once you have this number, you know how much your emergency fund should ideally cover. Number 2, set goals. If 3 to 6 months sounds too big, start small with maybe $500 to $1,000 and build from there. Step 3, open a separate account. Remember to keep this money separate from your everyday spending to avoid temptation. Step 4, automate savings. Even if it's $25 or $50 per week, this adds up over time without you having to think about it. And finally, step 5, find ways to save more. Remember, every extra dollar you can put towards your emergency fund brings you closer to your goal. Well, that about does it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, what's your emergency fund goal? Join me next week where we'll break down what is a personal line of credit. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. And check out our blog site where we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.